Whilst we're working from home, probably like you watching right now, we're doing a series of videos to keep you informed about topics which are relevant here and now as we navigate through this national and global crisis. Well, in my 30 years in the payments industry, I've experienced many crises, small and large, but I've never experienced one that the bad guys haven't tried to capitalize on. And you would think criminals are having a crisis too, winding down and practicing social distancing. You would be wrong, of course. When your guard is down and your staff is preoccupied, working from home, juggling homeschooling, etc., the last thing on their mind is looking out for people trying to get you. And the bad guys, of course, they know that, and they're out to steal your money. So let me start with the most common and least sophisticated types of scams. It's called phishing with a P. So that's when criminals are literally phishing for personal information by sending emails or making phone calls, pretending to be someone they're not. And that way they're trying to induce you to reveal personal information such as passwords, credit card numbers, and PINs. And in that same scam family, we see a host of so-called spoofing scams. And that's kind of where criminals are pretending to be from the government, the HMRC, a supplier, or even your bank, where they try to fool you into make payments or to reveal bank information, login credentials, etc. Give you another example. Congratulations, you've been pre-approved for 25,000 COVID-19 SME relief grant. All you have to do is pay a £300 processing fee before Monday. Don't pay it. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. And no government-initiated scheme will ever require you to pay anything up front. Another great example is social media, where surveys and that sort of thing are trying to induce you into give out information that could potentially reveal your password. So for example, participate in a quiz which asks you what is your favorite pet, who was your first best friend, etc., to, for example, win a laptop or win a prize. And all they're really doing is extracting that personal information out of you to then semi-guess, try and get the passwords for your various bank accounts, credit cards, and so on. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. And if there are threats and deadlines involved to pressurize you into submission, you can be pretty sure that the sender doesn't have your best interest at heart. Don't make the payment. Don't provide that piece of information he's trying to get. And don't click that hyperlink unless you're absolutely 100% sure it's genuine. Number two, reject emails that are badly written, that look off, or coming from an unusual email address, for example, or contain threatening languages or too good to be true claims. They are scams. Three, don't provide sensitive information, passwords or PINs, because your bank, your lender, or your card provider will never ask for these pieces of information, but be assured, fraudsters, they will. Number four, don't pay suppliers or invoices you don't recognize. When in doubt, check with your relevant colleagues if this is a genuine invoice that needs to get paid. You will definitely be surprised how many businesses fall for fake invoices every day, and especially during a crisis like COVID-19. Number five, do check your bank accounts and card statements more vigorously. If you see anything suspicious, raise it immediately with your bank or your card provider. And very finally, do review your internal controls and policies to ensure you don't suffer from internal misuse, and ensure that your staff follow these do's and don'ts too. Yeah, I think it's especially important that employees are reminded to check your expense and procurement policies, which are likely to have changed somewhat during this crisis. They need to do that to be well informed about what expenses they're allowed to incur and which ones they're not. At Allstar, we are much more vigilant during a crisis such as COVID-19. We monitor all accounts and get in contact with customers much more often than during usual times, when we, for example, see suspicious spend patterns, unusual activities, just to make sure that everything is all right. We also make technology work for us. So we ask customers to digitally authenticate online transactions more often, and we remind our customers to regularly check and adjust their payment controls at both a card and a customer level, which they can do online in real time, 24/7. Just to summarize, be on guard, don't fall for the many scams out there, and if in doubt, ask your card provider, your bank, or employees if the payment you're about to make or the survey you're about to take is genuine and good to process.